should never come to China.
People are always thinking that I have this perfect life.
I don't belong anywhere.
If you do not know where you come from, how do you know who you are?
Okay, will you guys come with me?
Yes, bitch.
I love a grand adventure.
Joyride is about 4 friends who have a once-in-a-lifetime adventure halfway across the world, and they are getting reconnected with themselves, they are getting reconnected with their friendships, and they're connecting with their inner freak.
Guess who's going back to the motherland?
It's a big deal, going to your birth country.
We used to talk about it all the time when we were little, remember? Grand adventure to find your birth mother.
So proud of you. Audrey is adopted, and she's grown up in the same town as Lolo, and in a very white community. She becomes a lawyer, a very successful one, and I think that she has really found a way to navigate and find genuine validity in this world that is surrounded by and led by people who don't look like her, and she's found a way to be comfortable in it. So when she is brought on this task, on this work trip to China to try to close a deal to promote her, she's really seeing in one way, and I really think that this movie is a story of like her grappling with the identity that she didn't even know that she wanted.
Lolo doesn't necessarily have her crap together. You know, there's a codependency between Lolo and Audrey in the sense that Lolo is just kind of milking her funds, but Lolo has the passion. Yeah. Lolo just doesn't know how to execute. I think she has her shit together
in like the complete opposite way.
Right.
She knows who she is.
Right.
She knows what she wants.
Lolo's
she knows what she loves.
Very proud of being Asian. Very proud of being sex positive. Very much just preaches the fact that we should, open up the conversations about, what we do in the bedroom. And she's very unapologetic and like. She's a bit of a loose cannon. I'd say she says what people thinks, which can kind of get them in trouble. English is my second language.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Shanghai born. You know this. Deadeye is coming, by the way.
Deadeye, your cousin?
Hey, Audrey.
Oh, hi. Hey.
Deadeye! My character is a sex icon.
I mean, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, have you seen me? They're really sweet, like, very pure of heart, like K-pop obsessed, like wonderful, just like person who's trying to find people who really get them, and they've like always been themselves, and yeah, which is, like a hard thing, but a cool thing to be. Anyways.
Kat lives there now.
Your famous college roommate.
You ready to lose to a celebrity? Kat, Kitty Kat, she is a soap opera TV star who is in love with her fiance Clarence, but she's kind of hiding a lot of her past, her randied past, for the sake of keeping herself pure for her marriage. And, as the movie devolves, you sort of start to see all the things up her sleeves.
Oh my God, you're a drug dealer? You're drug dealers now, bitches! Is that a condom?
We can't get caught with drugs in China. We'll get jailed for life. I feel like the role of Joyride is to show a different side of American characters that we are used to seeing on screen. Yeah. That sometimes we've been portrayed as, maybe the good girl or maybe, some sort of like sex vixen, and this is just us being everyday, like raunchy girlfriends, who are out there, friends, just having a good time, going out there, living our best, messiest lives. And it's just normalizing what it is to just, be an American, have friends, have an adventure.
Well, I hope it opens up the doors for any kind of actor in the same way of like, I've been asked a lot, like, is this a dream come true? And for me, even while we were filming it, even now, I didn't even know this was a dream I had access to. This is a genre of movies and a quality of movie with Lionsgate and Point Grey behind it that I've always loved and can watch over and over again. I've been very joyful in just observing it. And so when we are given this script and we are told this story, you're not the butt of the joke, but this is about this and there's a place for you here, I was just really thrilled and overwhelmed by it. And I think that what I would hope is it's not just like Asian Americans who walk away thinking, oh, I can do this. I absolutely hope that is also the case. But anybody's like, oh, wow, I've never seen this kind of person in this kind of thing. So maybe I can do this, whether I'm a technical engineer or I'm a chef. Like I can be in a place that I haven't seen myself before.
That's really beautiful. I think this film is about challenging yourself. It is for everyone. There's so many universal themes about discovering who you are and friendship that I really hope that everyone in the audience walks away being inspired to tell their story, whatever it is, to have a conversation that they haven't had
Confucius.
Confucius. It all comes back to Confucius.
I think it just comes naturally with the four of us, just based on who we are and the bodies we're inside of. The thing that was most important for us is that we get a chance to do a raunchy, chaotic, rated R, hard R film and have a good ass time. And it just our identities and the barriers that we're breaking sort of come with that. But of course, I mean, this is the first of its kind. Sherry Cola, that's her phrase, and it really is. I've never seen anything like it, so I'm really excited. I think it's gonna reach a lot of people, a lot of communities.
And it would just be a wasted opportunity to not like talk about those things. Like when you have like a cast and like creators that are like this, it's like fun to make jokes in areas that you can't do if it's like an all-white cast, you know? It's fresh.
You know, I'm an immigrant. I'm a woman of color in entertainment, and I didn't realize like how othered I felt, and seeing the depictions of, you know, people of color on screen, that oftentimes somebody else is telling our story. And a lot of times that we are not the heroes of that story. So, like, we are not, you know, we're not like the stars in the middle. And you know, I think it's the work of, you know, you and me and everyone out there to actively be out there telling our stories, because if we don't, somebody else is gonna. It's two things. It plays a trick on your own mind, thinking that maybe you don't have a place here. And it also puts out a false narrative and a false depiction of what America is to America and to people around the world. They get some kind of idea of like, this is what America looks like. No, we are what America looks like.